And a tropical system is developing out there right now as we speak, as we continue to track the tropics for you. Jennifer, it's hurricane season. What can you tell us about our first storm that could be getting close to here?
Yeah, that's exactly right. We're in hurricane season now. We've already blown through our first two names, but this could be the first system of the season. Well, actually, it is going to be to impact the United States. So for the first 2020 storm that we're seeing here, getting closer, well, luckily us, we get to be a part of it. So let's go ahead and dive right in, see what we're working with. This is potential tropical cyclone number 3, expected to become tropical storm Claudette, heading further on into tomorrow. Now those winds 30 miles per hour, that movement actually estimated. This storm keeps going back and forth between that motion heading further up north. But luckily right now we're still just starting to see those calm conditions here locally. But as it does pick up in that speed and move further north, well, that's when we're going to start to see those conditions changing. Now looking up into the upper atmosphere, we do have wind and shear and also some dry air on the western side of the system. So that's why it looks so plain on one side, but then active on the other. This is also something helping to contribute this storm not getting even any further. So this atmosphere really not conducive for it, but those models really starting to lean towards some of that structure beginning to be made with Claudette as it does start to move further inland and closer towards the coast. So we will start to see Claudette form heading further on into tomorrow when it moves a little bit outside of that environment. Warnings currently in place. Tropical storm warning. This is going to include southern Mobile and Baldwin counties. Those conditions expected within the next 36 hours. This is in effect until Sunday afternoon. And what we're expecting here locally is going to be that heavy rain and also that rough surf from this system. So as we do take a look at that tropical track here, expecting this to turn into that tropical storm heading further on into tomorrow. So this is showing around Friday at 1 p.m. with that new advisory coming out at that time. Could see Claudette finally form by that time. Now that landfall moving further over towards Louisiana, that's who's going to be in this the most. Southern Mississippi, just a little sliver of Alabama here is included in this, but this cone not very wide with this system. Now the models that are going to look at this, well, they're tending to follow that track, but the European and the GFS, they're agreeing just a little bit more on that landfall being between this portion. Also early for Saturday morning, but still have that curvature that's going to be taking it through Mississippi, also Alabama here locally. Now those models, here's what they're looking like. And a little bit of agreement now, but still some leaning further off towards the west. So let's go ahead and look at one of the futurecast models. This is going to be the European model, what that cone of uncertainty is following. But just a quick reminder too that this Sunday, to get ready for the hurricane season, we do have our storm ready that will be airing this Sunday at 9:30 p.m. here on Fox 10. Some great information that's going to be coming to you that we can talk about the upcoming season and also how you can prepare. But let's go ahead and run through the futurecast model. Heading further on into your Friday morning, start to see a little bit more of that structure getting together. This is around that time that we're expecting it to become that tropical storm. So it's not looking the best in the morning. Then by the afternoon, we start to get that new advisory looking a lot better. So a little bit tighter of that circulation and then taking it on into Saturday morning. This is when that landfall is going to be expected. You can start to see closer towards New Orleans. But even then, even though that center further off towards our west, a lot of heavy rain here locally. And that's going to continue on into your Saturday morning, also your Saturday afternoon. Start to see it just tracking a little bit further towards the east over us, and a lot of heavy rain going to be staying here locally.